All right, let's talk about Superman, shall we? This is gonna be the first time I do like a movie review on this channel, so I think I'm gonna split it up into two parts, two videos. This video that you're watching right now is purely gonna be no spoilers whatsoever. So if you haven't seen the movie already, you're safe. Like, no, I won't be saying anything really about the movie other than my general thoughts, how it made me feel, and all that good stuff. And then if you want spoiler talk, after you've gone to see it, or you go see it for like the 3rd, 5th, 10th time, whatever it may be, if you want to talk about spoilers, I'll have a link to another video, so when you're done with this one, go check that one out. I'll get into everything from scenes, characters, soundtrack, all the spoiler talk. So I'm gonna split this up into two videos. That one will probably be like at least probably about 30 minutes, because there's a lot. This is a 2-hour movie and there's a lot to get into, so that'll be in the spoiler, like actual spoiler talk video. This one is completely spoiler free, so if you haven't seen it already, or you're waiting, or whatever it may be, you're safe here. There's no spoilers in this video. But let's get into my general thoughts. All right. So when it came to Superman, I had high expectations for this movie. And I don't mean in terms of like a film. Like, it didn't need to be perfectly written or perfectly structured. It sweeps all the awards this year. And like, it didn't need to be that for me personally, right? It didn't need to be that. I just knew going into this movie that when I walked out, I wanted to feel good. I wanted to be happy. I wanted to have this warm feeling of goodness, of joy and hope, right? And I wanted to feel good about myself and the world that we live in. And for those 2 hours, I wanted to forget all my problems and issues and challenges that I'm dealing with and just forget them. And even though when I got out of the theater, I knew I was still going to have all those problems and challenges and stuff I had to deal with, but to come out and just feel good and knowing that I can face all that it's going to be okay no matter what, that I'm good. I wanted to have that good feeling. And god damn it, did this movie deliver. Superman was everything I wanted and more. It really was. It was such an amazing experience. I was lucky enough that I got to go see the movie with my friends on opening night. And it was such a fun experience. It was such a good experience. Like, I was smiling ear to ear damn near the whole time. I was cheering. I was on the edge of my seat. I got emotional at times. I was in shock at some times. But by the end of it, I was happy. Like, I was fulfilled. The movie was everything I wanted it to be and more. And then me and my friends were like leaving the theater and we're all talking about the movie, scenes we loved, the music, some of the jokes. And then we're just talking about like the future of the DC universe and how we trust James Gunn. We trust James Gunn completely. The gun did not jam. He nailed Superman. And we were just talking about that because these are characters, and DC is something we all care about. And like, I don't know if you could tell by the comics and the comic wall that I have in my background, I am a big comic fan. So I have, and it ranges from everything. I have Spawn, Spider-Man, Silk, G.I. Joe. I got some Alien and Predator. What else do I have? I have Justice League. I have Batman, Red Hood, Nightwing, fucking Moon Knight. I got some Street Fighter and Supergirl comics back there. Batman, of course. I am a comic fan. And this was a comic book movie brought to life. It really was. And I know it was advertised as that. I know everyone knew that going in, but it was such an amazing experience. It really was. Like, that's the best thing I can say that Superman was. It was an amazing, heartwarming experience. It was a feel-good movie. Now, is this a perfect movie? No. No. Now, granted, I can't pick out anything that I didn't like about this movie. I really just enjoyed it. Right now, I'll give it a 9 out of 10, but I'm gonna go see it probably again later this week, and more than likely after that, I'm gonna be like, yeah, 10 out of 10. Like, it's fucking 10 out of 10. Loved it, every second of it. I loved it because honestly, like I said, I have no complaints about this movie. I really don't. Now, I know I have heard some people complain about like the structure or the pacing, or like the bloatedness just with how many characters there are in this movie. And I can understand that. But granted, when it came to the pacing and the structure, I didn't mind that at all. The structure, didn't mind it. As soon as we started, I'm locked in. Let's go. I'm flowing with the movie. And when it came to pacing, I thought it was, good as well. And granted, it's a 2-hour movie. And when I could tell, like, we're getting to the end of it, I literally leaned over to my friend and I'm like, I want this to keep going. Like, I don't want this to end. I wanted the movie to continue. Just keep, bring us more characters. Next bad guy. Let's do something. Just keep going. Keep telling the story. Where's the next movie? I need the next film. What is it? I don't even know what the next project is in the DCU. I have to look that up. But I I just wanted it to keep going. I wanted it to keep going. I wanted to stay in this universe, in this world, and just keep experiencing it. So I didn't have problems with the pacing or the structure. And when it came to the bloatedness, when it came to like all the characters, I will say, did some get outshined by others? Yet like some characters just had more time than others. And that's fair. Ow. Ow. Hit the fuck out of my elbow. Anyway, that's fair though. Like, we knew that probably going in that some characters were going to get kind of like the short end of the stick, which is fine because we're in this universe. They set up this world. We will see these characters again. So I didn't mind that too much. And like I said, I will say, even though some characters got more time to shine than others, everybody shined though. Everybody had a moment, if not one or two. You know what I'm saying? So like, I don't have a problem with like the bloatedness. I loved all the characters that were in this film. I don't think you should have taken out anybody. I think they all worked. Everybody served their purpose. Everybody had their moments, and it was just, this is such a good film. This is such a good film. I will say David Cornsweet. That man is Superman. That is my Superman. It was 10 out of 10 performance. Loved everything he did with the character. Same thing with Lois. I forget the actress's name, but same thing with Lois. They did her so good. Great way of doing her. And Lex. Oh my God. Lex Luthor. 10 out of 10. He gave a great performance as Lex Luthor. I loved every second of it. It was very much like intimidating and like a good villain, but it was also funny. Like looking back on it, it was a funny performance, and I loved it. I loved everything. The acting in this movie, the soundtrack is incredible. I've been listening to it ever since. And just like I said, all the actors, all the characters, the soundtrack, the scenes, there's so, I won't get into it here. Like I said, this is spoiler free, but there's so many like just good scenes that I was just sitting in the theater and I'm like watching, and all of a sudden I'm just like, look at this fucking, look at this shit. What are we looking at? This is so good. This is so, I think that's all I can really get into without going into spoilers, which I can't wait to go into spoilers and just talk about all the scenes, the soundtracks, all the just cool shit that happens in this movie, and some of the speeches and just everything. I can't wait. If you want to see that, if you want to go and see what I thought about Superman in depth, in detail, almost scene for scene, and diving into each character, what I thought about them, click somewhere, if not, link in the description below. Go check out that video after this one. So I definitely want to hear from you guys what you thought of Superman. Did you like it? Did you love it as much as I did? What were your problems with it? If you had any, I love talking to you guys in the comments down below. So please talk to me about Superman, because I loved this movie. I can't recommend it enough. If you haven't seen it, I can't stress it enough. Go see it. Go see it as soon as possible. Go experience it for yourselves. I'm on the biggest theater, like everything. Just go see this movie and enjoy it. Feel good about yourself, feel good about the world. And yeah, I can't stress it enough. I can't stress it enough. Go see this movie. It was amazing. I give it about a 9 out of 10. I'm going to go see it again this week, and I will probably give it a 10 out of 10 after that. More than likely, I'm going to give it a 10 out of 10 after that, because it was just such a good movie. It was such a good movie. I loved every second of it, and I can't wait to talk spoilers with you guys. So like I said, if you want to see that, talk spoilers, click on those videos, link in the description, everything like that. Tell me what you thought of Superman. I love talking to you guys in the comments down below. I want to hear from y'all what y'all thought. And if you enjoyed this video, hit the like button. If you really enjoyed, hit the subscribe button and the bell right next to it, so you never miss a video for more movie reviews, for more just gaming content, and just everything in between. All that good stuff you're not going to miss. And until next time, guys, I will see y'all later. Peace.